Dexter Lumis joins the Wyatt family. Wyatt family vs. Bloodline soon. Austin Theory is a mid-carder at best exclusive. Triple H spiting Vince McMahon by jobbing out Austin Theory. WWE personality blasts Bayley. Braun Strowman's future after WWE return. WWE veteran blasts Becky Lynch's character work. Let's jump tight into our first story. Austin Theory is a mid-carder at best exclusive. Austin Theory has a bright future ahead of him. The 25-year-old is the current Men's Money in the Bank briefcase holder. However, according to Vince Russo, the former United States champion is a mid-carder at best. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's latest edition of Legion of Raw, the former creative writer gave his take on the same topic. According to him, WWE can't boost Theory regardless of how they book him. Russo further detailed the 25-year-old star's limitations. "Bro, you could buy a 100-foot ladder and let Theory climb that ladder and stand on the top of it and it's not going to boost him, bro. Theory's a mid-carder, bro. He is a mid-carder at best. He's a good little hand, he's a good little hand. That's it," said Vince Russo. It has been months since Austin Theory won the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he has failed to cash in so far. At the recent Clash at the Castle Premium Live event, he attempted to cash in his contract during the main event between Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. However, Theory was knocked out by boxing sensation Tyson Fury, who was sitting at ringside, as the latter prevented him from cashing in. The Tribal Chief went on to retain his undisputed WWE Universal Championship. NXT 2.0 star and new Bloodline member Solo Sikoa interfered and distracted McIntyre. During the kickoff show at Clash at the Castle, Austin Theory teamed up with the Alpha Academy. They lost a 6-man tag team match against Madcap Moss and the Street Profit. His losing run continued on this week's Monday Night Raw, as the former U.S. champion was beaten in singles competition by Kevin Owens. It now remains to be seen when Austin Theory will attempt to cash in his contract next, and if he somehow attempts it at next year's WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood. Triple H spiting Vince McMahon by jobbing out Austin Theory. Former WWE head writer feels Triple H is trying to get back at Vince McMahon by booking Austin Theory to lose matches on TV. Theory squared off against Kevin Owens after the prizefighter said that he would never successfully cash in the Money in the Bank contract. The former Universal Champion was at his best as he emerged victorious with the pop-up powerbomb followed by a stunner on the rookie. Vince Russo reviewed this week's episode of The Red Brand on Legion of Raw. He mentioned that Theory's WWE booking could only be explained by Triple H trying to stick it to the former CEO. He detailed that McMahon released several NXT stars that hunt her back, so the game is now returning the favor by destroying the protege. This is Triple H's way of shoving it up Vince McMahon's backside. This is Triple H's way of saying everybody that I believed in, everybody that I believed in, you fired, Russo said. Now this was the guy you believed in. Guess what, bro? Now I'm gonna get him knocked out cold on Sunday, doing a job on Monday. You know how ridiculous this is. Russo continued by noting that Theory should have been booked as a credible threat and not as a jobber that lost every match. This was Vince's guy, and now Triple H is turning the tide because why in God's name would you give somebody the Money in the Bank who you're beating every week? The Money in the Bank is supposed to be this guy as a threat at any time to turn in that case, not a guy that loses every match he has. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre went to war in the main event of Clash at the Castle. This presented the opportunity for Austin Theory to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. However, his plans were foiled when Tyson Fury, who was seated at ringside, knocked him out with a punch. Earlier, he had attempted to cash in at WWE SummerSlam but was overwhelmed by Brock Lesnar at ringside. Do you agree with Russo that Triple H is punishing Theory for being a Vince McMahon guy? Sound off in the comments below. WWE personality blasts Bayley. WWE backstage personality Kayla Braxton recently slammed Bayley, tweeting that the Raw superstar Bayley had half a brain. The role model, alongside her damaged CTRL stablemate Dakota Kai and Io Sky, has been creating havoc in recent weeks. The trio even emerged victorious at last week's Clash at the Castle 2022, where they defeated the team of Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. It's worth noting that Bayley pinned Belair to end the match, thus cementing herself as the next challenger for the latter's title. A few moments back, WWE Bump's official Twitter handle shared the news that damaged CTRL would be invading the show's upcoming episode to explain what was next in store for them. This didn't sit well with Kayla Braxton, the Bump's host, who slammed Bayley, saying that she was out of her mind to invade the show in her absence. Furthermore, she added now that she knows about the Raw superstar's intentions, she would definitely be showing up on the Bump this week. Excuse me, invading my studio. At its Bayley, WWE clearly does have half a brain since she's deciding to do this the week I move across the country. I will definitely be stopping by the show now, tweeted Braxton. While Braxton's angry tweet generated positive reactions from the fans, Bayley was far from impressed with it. The former SmackDown Women's Champion responded by urging Kayla Braxton to appear on the Bump. Bayley added that she would love to show off her quick reflexes and kick Braxton. Please do. I would love to show you the quick reflexes my surgical leg developed over the last year. I'm gonna kick you, tweeted Bayley. Bianca Belair and Bayley had a face-off on this week's Raw, where the latter hinted at soon challenging for the Raw Women's Championship, saying she would win the title one way or the other. What do you make of Bayley and Kayla Braxton's Twitter back and forth? Sound off in the comments section below. Sami Zayn upset the Bloodline. Sami Zayn is apparently furious over WWE leaving him out of the Bloodline's video montage. For several weeks, Zayn has been striving hard to be part of the Bloodline. Leading up to WWE Clash at the Castle, the former Intercontinental Champion seemed to have finally joined the faction as he claimed to be an honorary youth. Though Sami Zayn was not present at Clash at the Castle, Roman Reigns' faction grew stronger as Solo Sikoa shocked the world by helping the Tribal Chief retain his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Drew McIntyre. With Sikoa being the latest addition to the Bloodline, the WWE on Fox Twitter account shared a montage featuring the faction highlighting Solo Sikoa's involvement in Clash at the Castle. But the montage was missing a valuable group member, Sami Zayn. The honorary youth seemingly took offense to it and shared his frustration with a 3-letter message. WTF, Sami Zayn tweeted. Fans sided with Zayn and felt the Tribal Chief in WWE disrespected the honorary youth. As mentioned earlier, Zayn has worked hard for weeks to join Roman Reigns' faction. Last week on Raw, Zayn was conflicted between supporting the Usos and Kevin Owens. Although Zayn claims all issues have been resolved, there has been no reaction from Reigns or the Usos. Maybe we will get a confirmation on SmackDown regarding Zayn's current status with the Bloodline. Do you think Sami Zayn will remain a part of the faction? Let us know in the comments section below. Braun Strowman's future after WWE return. As rumored heading into the show, Braun Strowman made his WWE return on the latest Raw episode and put the entire roster on notice. Strowman looks strong on his first night back in WWE, and PW Insider now reports that the former Universal Champion will officially be a regular member of SmackDown. The Monster Among Men crashed a fatal 4-way tag team match on Raw and assaulted multiple superstars as he successfully made a big statement. Many fans were beyond excited to see Strowman back on WWE TV, and rumors state that he will be one of the top babyfaces on the Blue brand. Here's PW Insider's backstage report regarding Braun Strowman's immediate future. Braun Strowman will be a regular with the SmackDown brand going forward, PWInsider.com has confirmed. Strowman will be a babyface for the brand, reported Mike Johnson. Braun Strowman's move to SmackDown has opened the door for another chapter in his highly acclaimed rivalry with Roman Reigns. Strowman is regarded as one of Roman's best opponents, as their feud produced several memorable matches and moments in WWE. The Tribal Chief has defeated every challenger that has come his way during the historic reign, and he certainly needs credible title contenders if WWE wishes to maintain his relevancy as a top guy. Reigns is the biggest heel on SmackDown, while Strowman is expected to be pushed as one of the major babyfaces. A clash between Reigns and Strowman seems inevitable, considering the lack of big-name opponents for the WWE Universal Champion. Braun has also promised to be a force to reckon with on SmackDown as he made the following announcement after his Raw appearance. What? Look, I'll fill you in on everything you need to know. The monster of all monsters is back, and nobody is safe. I will see you all this Friday night on SmackDown, declared Strowman. Are you excited about how WWE will book Strowman on SmackDown? Share your reactions in the comments section below. WWE veteran blasts Becky Lynch's character work. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo recently spoke about Becky Lynch's character and the company, pointing out inconsistencies with WWE's booking. Big Time Bex is currently out of action for several months due to a shoulder injury that she suffered at SummerSlam 2022. At the show, Bianca Belair successfully defended her Raw Women's Championship against Lynch before the two stood side by side against the returning Bayley and her new faction. Speaking on the latest episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Russo mentioned that Lynch isn't as over as she originally was within the WWE universe. The veteran seemingly blamed the booking of her character. Bro, you're gonna see with Becky. When Becky comes back, you're gonna see. Becky was a heel, she was over with a busted nose, the blood all over the face. For whatever reason, we're gonna turn her babyface. I mean heel. Now, we're gonna turn her babyface again and she's not gonna be as over as she originally was. Mick Foley recently explained why Becky Lynch had one of the best years in 2022. Speaking on Foley's podcast, Foley praised Lynch for her impressive performances on a weekly basis. The WWE legend added that although Lynch might not return to in-ring action before the end of the year, she has already done some amazing stuff throughout recent months. Becky Lynch at this point is my female MVP. She's not going to probably return before the end of the year, I don't know. Even if she doesn't return before the end of the year, I think what she did on a weekly basis was just so impressive that she gets my nod. Not just because she's a good friend and cites me as an inspiration, just because she did amazing stuff, Mick Foley said. Wyatt family versus Bloodline soon. Braun Strowman's WWE return on Raw has raised hope amongst fans of witnessing a Wyatt family reunion soon. Amidst all the speculation, a section of the WWE Universe has pitched Dexter Lumis as a potential member of the New Look faction. The group could also include Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, and Strowman. The monster among men is the latest name to have been re-signed under the new regime, and he isn't going to be the last. Triple H has stated that he is open to working with many former WWE superstars. Strowman's return has opened up a world of creative possibility, and fans are optimistic about another Wyatt family run in WWE. On paper, the 38-year-old Lumis could be a perfect fit for the Wyatt family if WWE decides to go down that creative direction. The untimely passing of Brody Lee, however, has left a void in the group that would be difficult to fill. However, several fans would still love to see the kayfabe family back together in honor of Lee. Reassembling the faction could be one of the most intelligent decisions Triple H makes, as the Bloodline needs a believable challenge in WWE. With Survivor Series just around the corner, a returning Bray Wyatt taking on Roman Reigns group could be one of the most prominent angles of the year if booked right. Going by the reactions below, it's safe to assume that most fans wouldn't mind seeing the stable wars unfold on WWE TV. It's still early days, but fans should brace themselves for surprises every week in Triple H's WWE. The game didn't hesitate to bring Strowman back, and rumors suggest Bray Wyatt could also be tempted into working with his former company. In case you missed it, Eric Rowan even told Sportskeeda last month that he would be open to the opportunity to return to WWE under one condition. Triple H and his team can unveil a reformed Wyatt family if they choose to, but would you like to see it happen? Sound off in the comments section below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head.